The hell are you supposed to be?
We're DC Fandom Part 2, bitch.
Hello DC fans, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. It is beginning to be that time of the year again where we all get to celebrate and rejoice with DC Fandom bringing us trailer after poster after new content while I'm over here stressing, making videos like... But I do it for the love of the game and your beautiful faces, and we just got announced the lineup for what we can expect to see at DC Fandom Part 2. They are guaranteeing some awesome stuff here, and it's going to make us all excited come October 16th. So what I'm going to do here for you guys is run you through that lineup for DC Fandom 2 this year, telling you what I'm most excited for, what I think will be the surprise hit, but really, I need your guys' opinions down below. What are you most excited for come DC Fandom? Rank it from me top to bottom. Your top 3 or top 4. You choose, buddy. But also don't be forgetting to hit that like button, subscribe if you want more great movie content headed your way. Alright, so this just all came out of the blue late last night when we got our first look at the DC Fandom poster that, look, I know some people are bagging on this poster, but this is a poster for a free virtual live event where they are supposed to tell you everything you're going to be looking forward to here. So even though I do hate this era of the floating head photoshopped into a weird collage poster, since it's not really for a movie and it's to show you everything you can expect to see, I think it looks pretty awesome. You can see the Batman in there, Aquaman, Peacemaker, The Flash. Sadly, not anything new that we haven't already seen before. They also went ahead and released a little teaser trailer. Now, one notable change this year compared to last year's DC Fandom, if you remember, it was branded as almost a 12-hour event. Well, this year, they've shortened that down to just 4 hours. And you know what? That kind of makes me a lot more happy because the event can get straight to the point. It doesn't really have to take over my entire day, and we don't have to be sitting through a bunch of stuff we don't care about while we wait for the bigger things to come. So only a 4-hour-long DC Fandom this year. I think that's fine. They also are going to make it available to other platforms, so it's not just going to be their website, which is a good thing because I think last year it crashed a couple of times with all the people going there. So you'll be able to watch it on platforms like YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and even Twitter. So if you got an internet connection, you'll be able to watch DC Fandom. Now, there is going to be a lot at the event, but I'm just going to focus to the stuff I mainly care about and that we talk about here on this channel. Like, one of the things I'm looking forward to that we did just get our first poster of is the Peacemaker TV series that'll be coming to HBO Max. We'll be getting our first look at that, and I think a lot of people are looking forward to this after having watched the Suicide Squad. I think this is a real funny poster of the Peacemaker in his Peacemobile. Well, a lot of people have pointed out his license plate, instead of saying Peacemaker, look more like Pissmaker, which, hey, aren't we all Pissmakers? But I think this will surprise a lot of us because it will be rated R. It will have that James Gunn humor, and John Cena was a standout for that, so I can't wait for that. Since we are talking about the TV side of things, we are rumored to be getting our first look of the Green Lantern TV series. That isn't one of the things they confirmed on here, but they did say that there will be surprises and sneak peeks to other TV shows, and I have to think that's one of them, that they want to show off this live-action anthology series for different Green Lanterns of different eras, as well as also our first look to Batman the Cape Crusade, which is supposed to be the new animated Batman series that was created alongside Matt Reeves, who's directing the new Batman. This is supposed to be Warner Brothers' new dark and gritty take on the Batman animated series. I'm actually really looking forward to that as a fan of the old animated series. And a full-length trailer to the Injustice animated DC movie that we'll be getting based off the video game. And just to throw it in there before we move on to the movie stuff here, we will be getting a look at some of the video games like the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League and the new Batman game Gotham Knights. Again, if you want to talk about surprises, this would be the perfect place to announce a Superman video game, Rocksteady. We've been waiting. Now, as far as movie-related projects go, they do promise our first look at Black Adam. Now, that's the way they phrased it with this announcement, a first look, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it will be footage, but I gotta believe so. The movie's already been shot. Maybe the special effects aren't fully complete on that, but a first look could just mean Dwayne Johnson, Black Adam, in his Black Adam suit for the first time, because I know we got that concept trailer last year, but that was just a concept trailer. It's not actually what his suit will be looking like or the actual textured material, so actually seeing Dwayne Johnson in it would probably be something special and our first look, along with maybe the other members of the Justice Society of America. I would love to see those costumes. From there, we are promised a sneak peek at The Flash, and I'm telling you, we already got that sneak peek because it leaked a month or two ago that I did a video on, and it got taken down by Warner Brothers. That's most likely what we'll be getting at DC Fandom from The Flash, is just some concept art along with people talking about about the movie. The thing I'd like to see the most is the full new Flash costume, along with the costume for Michael Keaton's Batman, and answering the question whether Ben Affleck's Batman is done after this movie or he's going to continue on. Another big trailer is The Batman here. Now, I know we got a trailer for The Batman last year at DC Fandom, and we still have not seen this movie, but I was just reminded of something. That trailer that we got at DC Fandom last year was only made up of 20% of the movie. Now, I don't mean they showed us 20% of the film on there. I just mean at the time that trailer came out, Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson had only filmed 20% of the Batman. So that should really let you know how little we have actually seen of this movie. And right now, there's rumors going around that the test screening for the film was bonkers crazy and everyone loved it. So now that the movie is 100% complete and is just waiting to be released next year, this new trailer is gonna show a lot. Hopefully it doesn't ruin or spoil a lot of the movie, but I think it's gonna be epic. Now, if you remember last year at DC Fandom, we did get a Suicide Squad featurette where it was behind the scene footage of the movie along with James Gunn talking about the film. We're gonna be getting 2 of those. One for Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom. That's what his sequel is gonna be called. So we'll be getting some behind the scene footage of that movie being made, kind of giving us a sneak peek and idea of what to see there, along with Shazam! Fury of the Gods. This is the sequel to Shazam, but a behind-the-scene featurette isn't so bad either, especially since we've already seen so many set photos of that movie. And then they went ahead and said we are getting new content for DC League of Super Pets. Reminder, this is the 3D animated movie of the Super Pets for the DC superheroes that has Dwayne Johnson as Crypto the Superdog and Kevin Hart as Ace the Bat Hound. This movie could only go one or two ways, and I hope it goes good. Sadly, those are the only 100% for sure things we'll be seeing at DC Fandom. The rest is left up to surprises and whether we're going to be getting more of that. I'm afraid because now it's a 4-hour event, this might be the only stuff we get, but there's so many other DC projects in the works that I was hoping to hear about. The Blue Beetle movie, who we just got cast, who Jaime Reyes is going to be. What's the update on the Static Shock movie? Have you casted Static yet? We keep hearing details about a Black Superman movie. Like, we need answers, and is 4 hours going to be able to cut it? But I want to know from you guys, out of the confirmed stuff, what are you excited to see? What do you hope the surprises will be? What DC movies do you want them to talk about at DC Fandom? Always curious to hear from you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Films or on TikTok at 3C Films. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.